must be the music. I'll put on something he'll like better.
Swing low.
Revenge of the Nerds. My husband introduced me to this movie, and I gotta be honest, I would not have watched it if it had not been for him. Sure, I've heard of the movie, but I just thought it was some weird cult classic that was one of those very cringy oldie movies, and man, was this an adventure. I gotta tell you one thing, this movie would not have been made today, and the humor is freaking top tier.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
Scared, really. I just don't like the idea of leaving you here all alone.
Oh, I'll be fine. I was fine when you went away to computer camp.
Mom, it was just for 2 weeks.
We have two best friends who are going away to college. Our main character, Gilbert, and his best friend, Lewis.
Get in the car, it's all packed. Hi, Flo.
Hi.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a great year.
I'm telling you right now, maybe it's just me and my preferences, but Lewis is freaking hot, bro. Like, as soon as I saw him, I told my husband, I'm like, this is definitely the troublemaker. This is the guy that's gonna be screwing everyone. I just know it. And then he's like, no, there's people who are more degenerate than him. I'm like, huh? I could tell right off the bat, the confidence, right? Dude, look at those arms. Hairy like beast. That's a real man right there. Some Neanderthal DNA. Some cavish tendencies. Look at he's holding this best friend's ball, bro. Like, Lewis.
Calm down.
So proud of you two boys.
Come on, Gilbert, let's go to college.
This is so adorable. I love their friendship. What is this music, though? Like, that's the one thing that we were watching, and I told my husband, I'm like, bro, can you fast forward through this? Show's giving me a headache. I'm sorry.
Mom packed us for lunch, and we're up to school. They call us nerds, cause we're so uncool.
Okay. No way, man. No way. And why are they carrying a freaking dresser on the top of their car? What is in it? Did they not have suitcases? That's the one thing I was very confused about. Were suitcases not a thing back then? What if one person can't help you carry it? How is one person supposed to carry this? What is in this? What happened to suitcases? Oh, God. Oh. Jesus Christ, the cringe. I must say, look, I went away enjoying this movie to the fullest, but my husband dragged me in watching this kicking and screaming because I was convinced that this was going to be horrible. And this wasn't a great first impression. Like, this is how it hit me. This was the first thing I was greeted with.
You guys are all like, well, you really care about getting laid. I wish I was going with you.
Dad. One thing I like about the characters, though, and I know, being a nerd myself, hung out with other nerds, dating nerds, married one, they're the most down-to-earth people ever. Look, I'm telling you, I know this is going to be a thing with nerds, because in every TV show and movie, they have to have nerds against jocks or popular kids. I've dated jocks, and I've dated nerds. And I'm not saying all jocks are the same, but there is a stereotype. There really is, and with the nerds, there is a stereotype as well. Jocks can be the sweetest people on the face of the earth. But good Lord, are they full of themselves sometimes? Really full of themselves, especially the boys, particularly the boys. Very full of themselves. And when they see people like this, and they act like this, they're just being funny and silly or whatever, they'll look at them like the scum of the earth and treat them like that. So I already know where this is going. So the horrible music continues. Lewis and his father, I like how they have the same exact glasses. They're just talking, and his father's really sweet. His father tells his son, basically, you're a really good looking guy, you're sweet, you're whatever. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna get a lot of ladies. I don't doubt it. Freaking Lewis the womanizer over here. So they take a picture to mark their adventure. And the first thing I noticed was, the fuck is this? What is this? This was the 80s, right? Man, technology is one hell of a thing, because what is this? I've seen many different types of antique cameras, and I've never seen this. I've seen the super large ones, but I've never seen a GoPro looking one with a big headlight on the top. I'm guessing that's the flash, but good Lord. I need to go look that up. That's very interesting. They have, okay, so what do you do? I like how Gilbert and Lewis are just going over people. They don't care who they walk through. They're like, move. Even the army guys, like, excuse me. They didn't even say excuse me. They just walk. And the amount of crazy stuff that happens in this movie, it's so cringeworthy. Like, oh, but this is the part. This is where we get to the good stuff, where we see the jocks. I already knew it was coming when I watched the movie. It's so obvious. Here they come. They see the nerds walking by them. And of course, they have to say something, even though this probably doesn't happen in real life. I mean, it kind of does, but like, I don't know if it happens to this degree. It feels like they're parodying something else. And what is wrong with this tree? Why is it wearing a tree diaper?
Ball game.
Oh,
people judge you differently than they did in high school.
Okay. Ew. And what is happening over here? Is this attempted murder and nobody cares? Or is that guy supposed to catch that other guy who's being dropped head first so his neck will break when it collides with the other guy's freaking cranium? What is wrong with these people? What is going on? By the way, I can attest this. These are all the people that graduate out of high school and they become drunks or pregnant at like 18, which is like, okay, go do you, live your life. But the popular people who are all like, I can't stand you and bullying you and whatnot, check where they are now. Go look up Instagram or look up on the social platforms, check where they are now and see what they look like.
Where are they?
I think they're talking about us.
No way.
Ew. What even is this Homo sapien? Like, what is this? The malformity. Dude, Shrek ain't got nothing on this person. Maybe that's why they call him Ogre, because he doesn't even look like a full human being, bro. This is the perfect case of beard is needed to look normal. Cause damn. Sorry. I know that's what they were going for, but everything is wrong. Everything. Bitch, why are you drinking out of a freaking refrigerator? Why is the cup so big? Dude, if you go back and watch these movies, like frame by frame, there is so much going on. I love it. Oh God, the cringe, man. The cringe. Look, no offense to y'all extroverts, but do you really, tell the truth, do you really find these kind of settings fun? Where everybody just comes together and acts like cavemen? And like, no, this is not even the worst thing. Just, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to throw rain on anybody's parade or dash rain or spew skiz rain. I don't know, whatever the saying is. But is this legitimately actually fun? Is this legitimately how it is? Bro, this whole movie had me in stitches. Oh my God. What is going on here? What is happening? What is wrong with these people? Why does everyone look like they're 40 and 50 years old? Are these people, or this is college, right? They look like they're all middle-aged. And don't tell me it's because of the hair and the clothes. No, some of them straight up look inbred. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just a product and maybe it's different, but you don't see what I'm seeing. Like, some people look like they're on meth. Like, they're either on meth and they've been on it for a while, or they're 50 pushing 60. Some of them 30 pushing 46, and they're in college. Unless back then people went to college at a much older age, but from my understanding, they graduated from high school. Did people go to high school when they were older? When did high school start during that time? Because you cannot look at these people and tell me that they're 18, 17 to 21 years old. Where? Which part? I'm so done. Tell me the truth, guys. Do you guys act like this? Is this a thing? Is this really a thing? Is this an extrovert thing? Is this what happens at parties? I mean, it's better than, like, you know, what Jamaican soca has become.
And welcome back to the 2022 Puti Olympics. This is your host, Joselito, and here we go with the Carifeco Challenger. And he got two Puti Piquivitis, and he's telling them both ponte en cuatro en una mesa as he attempts to give him the doble bichotazo. And now he realizes he can't handle the toto. And now he gives her 6 quick pumps of the bichotazo, jumps out the toto, high kick, bicho structure the bicho, and now he moonwalks out the totinsky and moonwalks right into the other Puti, into a caballo bicho, and 3 strokes of the bichotazo, and ends it with a cartwheel bichotazo move.
So then these college popular people are at their plantation house. Anyway, they have this the music kills me in this movie, I swear. They have this music playing and it's just, I know I've heard this song before, but I've only heard like it in the background of certain movies. What the frick is going, I'm telling you, you could go back and watch and see some things going on that, what is this creeper doing outside? This is great. I love this. This is so weird. Of this is actually satire or based on what it was like, but Jesus Christ. This is the dancing for me. It's just
on, Betty. Show me what you got.
Oh my god, I can't watch any more of this. Oh no, I need a break. Hold on. I'm crying.
4 hours later.
Anyway, so these guys decide they're gonna amp up the fun by spewing fire with alcohol that has a lot of proof. Cool trick. Would not do this indoors, and everybody's losing their mind. How does he have a woman? Never mind. So they keep jeering him and telling him again. Fireball. These people, I'm sorry, they all look like our parents cosplaying as kids in college. Look at them. I'm sorry. This looks like a clip from off of, oh my god, I forgot what it's called. But there was an old movie that I was shown where these people are dressed in monkey costumes and they're watching each other do things. And it has that Telltale theme. I think it was called Monkey of Man or Dawn of Monkeys or something. Real quick, why did this look like a real tapir that someone dropped from a helicopter? Bro, that looks like a very real animal. Although the makeup was really good back then, but bro, that straight up looks like a real animal that just someone bopped and they were like, look, you need to die for this movie. It is what it is, bro. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. What the? Anyway, that's what this reminded me of. Yeah, my husband made me watch that too. Freaking weird ass movies. But anyway, they're all cheering, and then they're like, one more. And tell me why this guy decides to face the curtains and blow the flame there. Like, what? You know how in horror movies, you're looking at people and you're saying, man, they're so stupid. Why are they written like this? I get it that this movie is supposed to be a play on stupidity, like the stupidity of people, but you were already doing this. Why would you turn to where you have less space towards the curtains? I just don't understand. And it's them all sitting there looking like, oh my god, we totally didn't know that was gonna happen. I feel like shoving plungers in all of their mouths. Look at how dumb they look. So their building burns down, and ooh, this is Fred Flintstone over here. He's like, where are my athletes gonna live? Because that's all that matters, not the people who are actually revolutionizing the world and making us live longer by creating medicine and stuff. The dumb old jock people. As long as you can kick a ball around, the world is gonna keep spinning. So he's like, okay, you know, faulty wiring. It's not our fault that this happened, but, you know, all the nerds and freshmen in there, they're all comfortable? It's not fair. So then they go in like a pack of rabid wild wolves, and they basically throw the freshmen out, almost killing them. Then the coach is like, all right, it is what it is.
He cold.
Get your shit and leave. And guess where they put them? In the gym. This is so rude. Yo, he is my favorite person. Like, this guy is so funny. This dude's face is the most believable face out of all these people. He's that's an FML face. That's like, I did not come to college for this shit, man. Like, it's early in the morning, and you're telling me that can't they sue the school for getting kicked out their dorms? Did they not have, like, lawsuits back then? Because not only you assaulted those people, but they're paying for their dorm rooms. It's part of the tuition. So now they don't have one. Why is Ryan Reynolds mixed with Will Ferrell in the back over there? What in the demon ass is this thing? Wow, it's like a freaking concentration camp. Oh my god, no they didn't. Then we meet this kid that looks like he's 9. Oh no. And we appoint Dexter, and this is where we start to get introduced to all the characters. And each of them have a specific personality. Lamar's, there's just one personality he has.
Lamar Latrell.
That's his personality. Everybody just has a one-track personality. Can you guess what Lamar's is? I was actually shocked to see this. I'm like, wow, this was openly shown back then? Because I know, you know, people weren't really tolerant, or maybe they were. And the news and the media today are pretending that they weren't as tolerable or tolerant back then. But I've watched now I've gone back and watched a lot of old movies, especially ones that my husband showed me, because if it weren't for him, like I said, I would not touch these movies. I wasn't interested. It didn't look appealing to me until I start watching it or I'm forced to watch it. And you'd be surprised the amount of diversity and tolerance that was back then, at least in movies. This is one of the most diverse movies I have ever come across from the older catalogs. And I like how people are up here pretending as though diversity didn't exist. I know it existed. I've seen movies from the 90s, but this was still shocking to me.
Lamar Luttrell.
Oh my god, and I love how people can just have funny reactions because it's like, okay, you're not okay. The way they make fun of everybody in this movie, this is what comedy needs to be. It's so freaking amazing.
Toshiro. Here, sir.
No, he did not.
Booger. Rahim. Taj.
Excuse, please, but why do they call you Booger?
I don't know.
Wazanski. Joseph.
So, as you can tell, they're not really having the most fun time. And they need to find a place to live ASAP because they can't stay in the gym. And I'm like, you're already halfway there. You guys can form your own fraternity and whatnot because you're already living together. So they decide to ask some sorority girls. Sorority girls that look like they're already middle-aged wives. I just can't get over it. I know this is a normal thing with American cinema because you don't want to use actual children. Like, this is college. What is it? They look like mothers at a soccer game and they're supposed to be 18. Is it really the hair? She doesn't have like an oldie hair. Maybe it's the garb. I don't know, bro. There's something off-putting about it just watching this. It's weird. Anyway, I'm sorry. They're like, oh, you want some place to live? How unfortunate. And I like how Lewis shoots his shot here after he thinks that the girl's helping them. See, he actually looks normal. He actually sort of kind of looks like someone from college, sort of. So she says, go ask them, you know, the fraternity that her boyfriend's a part of. She's one of the bullies too.
Stan Gable.
And you're?
Betty Childs.
Thank you, Betty. And Miss Childs. Maybe if you're not busy sometime, we could have a cup of coffee or something.
Oh.
Come on, pal.
Respect to Lewis, though. Respect to Lewis. Lewis is you know what? And maybe people will laugh at that, but that's some game right there. Just saying. He came out and he asked, not afraid of rejection. Probably afraid of rejection, but he still asked. And I'm like, ooh, this is foreplay. I mean, foreground. I mean, what do you, what's the thing called? Foreshadowing. There you go. Sorry. So they make it to the fraternity, and you already know something is up. Okay, the minute I see something like this, I am leaving. First of all, Shrek over here answered the door. That's the first no-no for me. The same guy that was screaming nerds. And then you see this and I'd be like, you know what, on second thought, I think I was mistaken. We've got to take a mean piss right now, so we're gonna just book it out of here. Sorry to disturb your peace. They strip them down. Oh my. And they basically humiliate them.
Rubbers? What do we need rubbers for?
What is this movie? I am so shocked that they showed stuff like this back then. What in the world? I thought things were way more PG back then. What the hell? No way. And the thing is, we don't even know what actually happens. They come back to the gym properly hazed and they look like, what did they do? Did they do it? Like, what happened? The world may never know. So anyway, Gilbert's like, bro, that girl set you up. And he's like, no, she wouldn't do that. She's a nice woman. Yeah, so you say. I think you're dick whipped, bro. I mean, whoops, pussy whipped. So they make a plan to find someplace else to live. It's not going to be with those guys.
Good night, Wormser.
Good night, Takashi. Good night, Poindexter.
Night, Booger.
I love Booger. So already, Gilbert's getting silky with this girl, and oh my god. Look, I don't have to be a computer person to know that this is complete bullshit, this entire scene. But what's funnier is my husband's a programmer, he's into computers and stuff and builds them and whatnot. And this, I can understand from his point of view, this was just so sad.
Human.
Oh, it's not human. Only humans can be inhuman.
It's a really interesting perspective. But he also, I guess, is a programmer or computer engineer, what have you, and he shows her that the computer can do amazing things. You just have to know how to use it.
Working with a computer's great. I mean, it's godlike in a way. Because you can have complete control.
Oh my god. What is it, an Etch-a-Sketch? Did computers do that back then? What are you doing? What are you typing? Like, it doesn't even make sense. You're gonna make a show or a movie like this, at least get someone who knows computers, unless this is part of the joke. But you ever watch those movies? And I always used to wonder myself, the hackers are typing a whole bunch. What are they typing? To make it look like they're hacking, they're typing 1,000,000 miles per minute, and that's not what hacking actually is.
That's good.
Thanks. You know, some people, they can create with their hands, but when you're working with a computer, you gotta build something with your mind.
So procedural generated images. You basically, what are you telling the computer? Hey, make a dude that looks like me and that looks like her, and then draw their hand. What are you? Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. And then he continues and he makes him like dance and he keeps typing, and every time he types, he makes the computer do things that it would not be able to do. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
His brain is gone.
Anyway, he's got a girlfriend. Those glasses are huge. They also make a robot that does like everything.
失礼ですが、部屋を貸していただけますか？
ダメだ。あんたたちに部屋は貸さないよ。Nerd.
Wow. That guy was probably like, look, it took me forever to get here, bro. I am not gonna be, what in the, that guy's a big ass. I'm sorry. That is like not normal for me to see on a dude like that. Maybe it's just, never mind, whatever. I don't even know why I went there. It just caught me off guard, bro. He looked like someone's soccer mom from the back. Some hefty glutes.
Hi,
Hi.
Mr. Wilson?
What in the Popeye the Sailor Man is this? Why is he so large?
Yeah.
Ew, stop! Stop! Bro, what are you doing? You don't even know this person. Oh my god. I can't with this movie. This guy is such a good actor. Oh my god. Breathing hot and heavy and everything. What are you? This is good. This movie is so funny.
Hi, I came about the room for rent.
It's right next to mine. It'll be perfect for us.
Ew! Ew! Wow. Is that a woman? It doesn't matter. That's a child. It's very obviously a child. What do you... Ugh. Gross. Lois found a house, and it's a little rough around the edges, and they fix it up. They do a montage of them doing this, and the fact that they're able to get this all done in record time. Okay, I just now saw this. Booger's so cute. Give me head till I'm dead. Wow. I can't. Were the spiders having a rave in this house? Why are there curtains and sheets of webs? Anyway, they're finished the whole house, and it actually looks amazing. How? This could not have been done in one day. I mean, there's a lot of them, so who knows? But they fixed the fence and everything. Where did they get that? The fence was broken down. Did they get new pieces? Well, then again, if you have enough hands, you can make anything work, I guess. And then stupid ass popular kids are like, oh no, look what they did to that house. It's so pretty. They're not gonna get away with this.
Looks terrific, doesn't it, Stan?
Yeah. Well, it won't look terrific for long.
The robot is watering the grass. Is there nothing this robot can do? Why are these people even in college? If you can already build something like this, wouldn't you be rich already? Wouldn't you be selling it everywhere? Why would you need college for?
8 and stretch those arms. Come on.
What the fuck?
So, of course, it says nerds get out. And I cannot help feel like this is a play on something. Because at one point in the movie, these people take it really far, the jocks and the bullies, and they have a burning thing outside that says nerds. And I feel like there's something there there's a you know what I'm saying? So they call the police and tell them what's going on, or the campus police. And of course, they have to go in front of the board.
I don't know what this world is coming to. You see that man over there? We arrested him for mopery.
What's mopery?
Mopery is exposing yourself to a blind person.
Where's the crime? Like, look, I know it's still bad, but if you really think about it, I mean, I guess it's taking advantage of someone, but if I were blind and someone exposed themselves to me, and I didn't know they were exposing themselves to me, and then they mooned me and walked off. There's actually no crime because they didn't violate me. They didn't touch me. They didn't expose themselves to me because I can't see them. So unless other people see it, in which you're exposing yourself to them, I'm not even going to try going down that road of trying to understand. It's how he looks embarrassed. Unfortunately, on the board, the bullies and the jocks all make up the board. So they're already at a disadvantage. They want to form a fraternity. And they're all like, no, of course not. You're nerds. They're never going to let them form a fraternity and stay in that house. So they go to the only people who will take them, an all-black fraternity.
You're nerds.
We thought that was the reason.
Won't let you down either. I bet you we'll have the highest grade point average of any chapter you've got.
And we certainly won't discriminate. I mean, our chapter will be open to people of all races and creeds.
And sexual orientation.
Wonderful.
His reaction. Wow, this movie could not be made today. Oh my gosh. So, because Lambda Lambda had something in their policy that says you have to take them on a 60 trial basis, this gives our nerds the foot in the door, at least, to try and impress this fraternity into taking them. This is their last chance. I'm going to stop the video here because there's just so much. There's just so much to unpack with this. I had such fun with this movie. This movie is so good. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I'm glad I listened to my husband because he was like, this is one of the funnest movies you'll ever watch, and I was not disappointed. It gets pretty inspiring too. Stay tuned for part 2.